There you go. I tried to bring Lou back on, but I guess it didn't join back. Yo, bringing you on. Join us. I had to get a little ramble going real quick before I hit this. Make it more
What's
valuable
good? What's good?
in the exotic community. Yes, it does. And ABKC, not an exotic. How's it going, man? Who said that?
Pretty good.
Michi Perry. Now again, see I'm touching base on this comment right here. Championing your dog does not make it more valuable in the exotic community. You see, that's what people think, and
See
that's what
that
people are
exactly.
thought,
That's
and
that's
that's
the
what people are
perception of
taught,
people that don't understand.
and
Most
they don't
people do.
understand a real dog man way. Go ahead, dog. Go
So
ahead.
real quick, for people that don't know who I am, I'm David Rubio. I'm part of EOG, part of ABR. Been here since the beginning. I wrote the written standards, the show points, deal everything in the ring that goes on in the ring. I did that for ABR. I'm part of ABR. I mean, if you're going to hear it from the horse's mouth as far as what goes on, look, as a registry, I've heard a lot of people down talk the registry. Some people support it. From the standpoint of the registry, we have to support all dog enthusiasts and respect that, whether it be on the sidelines, on the tables, or in the ring. And one thing that I mean, right now there's a division between the bully community, is the guys that are in the ring and the guys that are out of the ring, and
Yep.
it's proven point. Everybody wants to have their way. As a registry, what we want to do is be able to bridge that gap. But each side has to be able to respect the other guy. If you're not into showing in the ring, you have to be able to respect the
The
ring shower,
rules.
you know what I mean?
The
The
rules
handler,
to the
the
ring.
owner,
Yeah, the
and the
rules
work
to
that
the
they
ring.
put into it, and vice versa. The the ring side needs to be able to respect the table side, because not everybody's into showing in the ring,
Yeah.
and not everybody's into
We
table
gotta
stacking.
accept. We just gotta accept it and say, hey, you know what? That's something fun that they like to do. Some of them are shy. Some of them don't want to handle those dogs in the ring. Some of them don't know. You know, that's where I
Exactly,
offer.
exactly.
I always offer my expertise for dog training and handling. I'll meet somebody, it's the same day, and I say, hey, man, would you like to test ride your dog in the ring? I'll do it for free. You know what I mean?
And
I can
see,
show you. Go ahead.
and as a registry, we actually encourage host to have a fun show, and do classes for exotics to get, because most people are shy. I mean, most people that have, I mean, look at the culture, look at who we are. Most people are scared to get into the ring. Their friends aren't doing it. People they don't know aren't doing. You know what I mean? Some of the guys have never even done it, and they don't know what they're missing out on. I used to
Yeah,
show, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. My kids
yeah,
did junior handler. I mean, there's a pride behind, when you go class to class to class and end up in that best of show category, and you're just sitting there,
yeah. Put it this way: I met a guy first day at an ABKC show. I said, he was checking. I was working on my dog, and I said, hey, you need some help with your dog? He goes, yeah, man, it's my first time at a dog show. I never been to one. Well, I said, well, you got a beautiful looking boy. He looks like my classic. Well, I didn't bring that classic, so I wanted to handle a classic dog for the day. I said, well, would you let me handle your dog? I'll handle him in the show ring. Hopefully, we'll win. And his first time ever showing, the dog had no training. I spruced the dog up. The guy was his first experience, and we took the best classic male for that class. And to me, that was
See,
just passing down a beautiful experience to somebody new that they would return with their family and continue that kind of want, that kind of
this
chasing
is
the
and
ribbon.
this is where it's important, where most people don't understand. The reason you'd have to have fun shows is to help respect the show ring goer, the normal guy.
Yeah,
If you take a guy who's never been in the ring with a dog, he doesn't have proper show ring etiquette, his dog doesn't even know how to handle on a leash, you're not doing any justice to them or to the people that are in the ring. The only way those guys get that experience is either practicing at home or trying it out in a fun show for the first time. That's why we encourage a fun show, so that those guys who have never done it have an avenue to try it. And then they can work their way up from there and progress into actually going into a confirmation show.
yeah,
But if they've never done it, we have to be able to respect the guys that have been showing. These guys don't have etiquette. We've been to shows, and we got guys going in with chokers and training chokers and full body harnesses and stuff, trying to show their dog. We pull them to the side and say, hey, look, you got to get a show lead, you got to do this.
yeah,
Why don't you try and put your dogs into a fun show first, and then once it's been in the fun show and you get an understanding of trying to get your dog to gait and walk the ring and everything else, then you can come back and try joining into the confirmation show. That's why it's
yeah.
important to have a fun show.
Yeah.
So those guys get that avenue to try to learn and work with their dog, build that bond between the handler and the dog before they actually go into a conformation show, and respect the guys that are already there putting in the hard work.
Yeah.
That's why we as a registry encourage people to do that, and that's where I think most people get caught up and blinded on what a show is. As a registry, we don't have full control of the show. That's the host job. The
Yeah.
confirmation side of that, that's what we're there for.
Yeah,
I mean, we can
that's
try
like
to
me
talk
throwing
to
a show. That's like me throwing a show, and I'm gonna fucking have a swap meet. I'm gonna have a kiddie pool there. I'm gonna have all this shit, and then I'm gonna have ABR there. Well, that's not ABR's thing. I just had them come in and sanction a show, and they're not even a part of my swap meet I'm throwing or my car wash with my bikini broads there. That's not them. That's RudePits deciding to do that.
exactly.
But
And
at
we
the
have to
same
respect
time,
that.
yeah.
We have to respect that. That's one thing. Everyone in this bully
Because it's
community, I've
about
thrown
business.
shows, you've
It's
thrown shows.
business.
It's business. You have to be able to make your money in order to throw a show. I mean,
Yes.
most people don't realize that on the short end of throwing a show, it costs $15,000. By the time you fly in judges, you pay for trophies, you pay
Oh
for
yeah.
venue, pipe and drape. We do have stipulations for the registry as far as what we require host, and that's pipe and drape. That's a ring, a 60 by 40 ring on the
Yeah.
minimum. I mean, there's things we require, but other stuff like that.
Eventually, I want to get there, David, where I want to be able to kick out a couple dogs, move those, and then put that kind of money to a dog show, and just so I can say RudePits at least threw one dog show in his fucking time, and eventually I want to do something like that in the future. I'm a lifer in this game. You know what I mean? What I mean by lifer is I want to be an old man still doing this shit kind of deal. I've been it since I was 12 with my dogs, and now I'm passionate about the breed, and I can't just sit back in the sidelines and keep my mouth shut no more. You know what I mean?
No, and it's right that everybody's able to voice their opinion. As a registry, we want people to be able to voice their opinion. If we did something wrong, most people don't know. For the first year, 2015, we sat down, we put ABR paper to pencil, pencil to paper in 2014. When we rolled out ABR in 2015, it was 100% funded by ABR. I mean, every show thrown in 2015 was funded by us. We had free registration for every single dog that registered to show in a show ring to encourage people to come into the ring. Nobody's ever a whole year.
I know. I've been
whole year.
I've been
one of
like
the things
watching this scene
that we did with that first year.
Go ahead.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
I think I lost your voice.
No. We got you. I got you. You still there?
Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm not hearing you, Rudy. Can you still hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Are you there? You're still there. I could hear you. I can still hear you. I can hear you. Oh, there he goes.